Okay, so I'm very happy to be here with you today, and I would like also warmly thank GBB for having me. So I'm here to introduce you the Tonino Lamborghini company, the brand. So we are here actually to seek for partnerships. We are sure that we can achieve a lot together, so as to build a dream together. So who is Tonino Lamborghini? Tonino Lamborghini is the son of the famous car founder. The car part has been sold more than 40 years ago, so we have nothing to do with the cars anymore. But we kept the brand Lamborghini, Tonino Lamborghini, to develop a lot of products like watches, eyewear, also leather goods and smartphones. We have a furniture line, we have a beverage line, and we are also active in hospitality and real estate, where we develop five-star hotels and residential projects. We are an Italian lifestyle experience brand, so we want to spread this Italianity and also the heritage, the roots we have from the family, where dynamic is very important, innovation, and this is why we always seek for something different. We have seen that branded hospitality and real estate is a trend in the market today. We can include a lot of projects inside a bigger project so that our projects become a hub where we can have real estate or hotels and smaller restaurants or cafes or clubs. And so what advantages does it have to have a branded building or project? We have seen that for the developers, this is something that can add value, so developers will be able to sell at higher price. And also we have experienced that the sales path is much shorter. Also for final owner, they will get an asset which is guaranteed with quality, and this is something that is valuable for the asset itself when it comes for rent or resale. So they will stand at the high end of the market, and this is something that gives value to the project itself. So how does it work when we talk about branded buildings? It is important to say that we will not invest ourselves in those projects, so we work with a license where we get remunerated with fees, which are calculated on the gross development value of the project. So we are looking also to include more of our products inside the project. So it is not to have the brand outside and this is it, but really to give the full experience to the final customer through our furnishing lines and through all the smaller projects that we can include. And this is, for instance, a project we have in São Paulo, where it is not only outside, but also everything that we can have inside, like the classy interiors. And this is, again, a project we have in Brazil. So we are developing in Brazil, in China, in Thailand, in Egypt, and we are looking also for other markets, since there is a booming trend, as I said. This is, for instance, a project in China. And what is important to see is that each project is really different. So we don't want to have a box that we put everywhere. We really want to build this together with our partners, since the requests could be very different. And Mr. Lamborghini likes to have each time something creative, so to build it together and to understand the dream which is behind for each of those investors, developer partners who will do this together with us. So we were actually asking ourselves, so how come that those gentlemen who are already famous, sometimes they are already very rich, want to take the brand and do something special, whereas most of the time they have done already so much, okay? So this is why we want to go back to the dream and to see what we can do together. This means listen also to our partners. So we have each time a lot to learn and to do something each time which is different. This is, for instance, in Brazil. So we can have high rise, or we can have more horizontal rise. We can have villages with private villas inside, and then we can have the hotels. When we talk about hospitality, we have developed in China and in Egypt. We are not operators, so this means that we are not able to provide service, operation management, or reservation system. We are here to provide for the brand. So in this case, we will need to partner if the developer is not also an operator, so as to create this perfect team, so as to run the operation all together. And again, this is, for instance, an ancient library, so something where we had to keep the traditional architecture, and this is how we could adapt. And in fact, most of the time, it is a challenge to say, okay, how can we adapt the modern identity of Tonino Lamborghini into a very traditional Chinese building? And this is each time the challenge we face. This is, for instance, a resort or a business hotel. We have also more resorts in Egypt, and this is again in China, where they wanted, for instance, to have something which looked more ecological. And again, it was difficult for Tonino Lamborghini to switch from the roots, which are linked to the cars, obviously, to something which is ecological. So, but we like, actually, this challenge each time. We have developed also 4-star line in China, so the Rosso Hotel, which is more younger and more dynamic. And we have a convention center in Sharm el-Sheikh. In Dubai, we have done, for instance, a Sky Pool restaurant where there is fantastic Italian food, where you can enjoy a swimming pool and events and music. And just to show you how flexible we can be about the project, we decided also to change the color of the logo, okay? So not the traditional red, but the blue, because it was linked to the sea and to this Italian identity. And then we have developed, to give consistency to the projects, all the furnishing which are made in Italy, which are also give the excellence, this attention to detail, and tiles that can be used for pavements and bathroom. And we work with partners who are Italian, and in fact we are enhancing these partnerships with many different suppliers that can give us really the excellence of the made in Italy products. So we, for instance, have kitchens, so it depends if the developer wants to sell fully furnished or not. And for sure, he will have a sales center, and then we have mock-up apartments, fully furnished, so that the end customer can enjoy the fully furnished Tonino Lamborghini line. And here, for instance, some bathroom furniture. So all partners do something special for us, so as to reinterpret each time the identity. And for instance, here we have a faucet. We have also signature cafes, so this is just an example of a counter where we want to spread for sure the fantastic Italian food and all the service that comes together, and the fact that we are warmly welcoming guests and this special attitude and enthusiasm. Okay, so the good thing also about the family that we have Mr. Tonino Lamborghini and the Lamborghini family come and partner, so they can be there and attend the special lounge, and they will talk to the press. So we are also here to help our partner, to support them, and to give visibility to this project. So I think the time is over, so this is why I don't want to take more. We are here. I would be very happy to meet with you all. You are a lot of people. We are at 22 to speak about potential opportunity in the Saudi market. I'm sure there is a lot to do there, and I would be more than happy and honored to continue our talks further. Thank you very much.